Hello, Tim from Fair Play Now. Wednesday the 14th April 2021, and still talking about this video that was all about the drug starting with the letter I that I had pulled down from YouTube the other day, or yesterday in fact. Actually got around the problem. So I've got this account on the platform called Brand New Inner Tube. I've got sort of cycling on my mind at the moment, but so I've mispronounced that slightly, but you know what I mean, that place. So if you go there, go into their search facility or search box, and you type in either Fair Play Now. If you do that, you'll go through to another screen, and the top one, you'll get two white boxes, and the top one kind of says no videos here yet on this channel, but underneath you'll see my channel, Fair Play Now channel, with a picture of me. So if you click on my picture, you'll then go through to another page, and then you'll see the videos I put on there. So I'm going to be putting all the videos where I'm talking about the drug starting with the letter I on there, and anything else that's a bit fruity as well on that platform. And what I'll do is I'll just do little intro videos here on YouTube about it, and then sort of tell you to go and look there. So that is the plan of action for the future on that. It's just such a shame that that video is pulled, because the reason why I did that video is because I really think it's something that can save lives. I really do. And the fact that it's been pulled from here, and the word's not getting out as much as it could be costing lives. I'm gutted from that point of view. Obviously it's a lot of hard work on my part as well to do that video, but that's only part of it. The main part of it is because I wanted people to see that and spread the word, really. But hopefully if you can sort of send people over to that Brand New Inner Tube place, and we'll just do it that way around. The salient point, if you like, that was made on the video on the other platform that I was trying to highlight, and which I think is really the most important takeaway on the whole thing, and it just kind of shows you what's what really is. And again, forgive me for talking in roundabout ways and riddles and metaphors, but this is what you're forced to do now. So let me paint a little scenario. Let's say you're the army, right? And you're looking at purchasing this brand new super duper missile system. Now, I'm going to get this wrong because I've never had anything to do with the military, been in there or even associated with it in any way. So I might be sort of talking a little bit out of my hat here, but bear with me, because the point I'm trying to make will become obvious. So let's say the army's looking into buying this super duper new missile system. Okay, now I should imagine when they're doing that in peacetime, when they're looking at such a new system, it's probably got to be trialed a lot, and the whole process probably takes, I'm guessing, years, probably 2, 3, maybe even 5 years, with all kinds of field testing going on and all the rest of it. And they're probably going to be firing the missiles at tanks and at planes and hills and bunkers and God knows what else. And because of course they want to make sure that the thing is going to be really effective against the enemy and safe for our own soldiers to use. It's not going to blow up in our own sort of faces kind of thing. But I'm imagining that in time of war or some kind of other emergency, the situation is a lot different. Again, I'm sort of just conjecturing here, but I should imagine there's some kind of regulation in place whereby if we're in a wartime situation and some super duper new missile system comes on the scene and there's no other kind of missile system or weapon system that will do the same kind of job, then perhaps the new missile system can kind of be rushed through and be given kind of emergency authorization to be used in combat. There might be a few safety issues for our soldiers, but kind of needs must sort of thing. But the operative thing is there can't be anything else, any other kind of missile system in place already. Otherwise, the new one can't be used without, unless it's properly approved, taking sort of 3 or 4 or 5 years. So you can imagine the consternation. There's the top brass and the missile system manufacturer are all sort of rubbing their hands, looking forward to this lovely big juicy contract about to come through. And then perhaps someone comes along and says, hang on a minute, these missiles, the Navy's got missiles like that. And in fact, what we've done is we've actually, and these missiles have been around for donkey's years and they're totally effective and they're really, really safe for our own lads to use. And it wouldn't take a lot of adaptation for the army to use them. So why don't we just use those? It would be a lot cheaper and we know it's safe, we know it's effective. So let's go with this new, this existing missile system that the Navy are using. Well, you can imagine, these top brass and other people, God knows who, would probably be sort of thinking, oh God, we're going to lose out on all our sort of backhanders and these lucrative contracts where, the manufacturer will be thinking of the new system will be thinking we're going to lose out on our lucrative contracts and we can't give backhanders and this and that and everything else to to people who kind of work with us on this. So do you think the incentive to kind of suppress the information on that existing naval missile system might be there? This incentive just put a lid on that might be pretty strong. So I think you know what I'm talking about here, and this is kind of exactly the scenario we're looking at with the thing that starts with I think, and that's what this video was saying as well. So if you haven't got time to go over to Brand New InnerTube and watch that video in its sort of entirety, that was kind of in a roundabout way explaining what the whole, or the sort of central point of that whole video was all about. And it kind of boils down to the fact that we can't use an existing missile system that may well sort of save lives in the time of an emergency just purely and simply because of the greed of certain people in the Defence Department or wherever it might be. So, and that's the end of the metaphor, but I think you can put two and two together. On everybody who watches this channel are very intelligent people. So most of you sort of more intelligent than I am, I'm sure. So I'm sure you can work out what I'm trying to say here. But yeah, food for thought, isn't it? Tim from Fair Play Now. Thanks for watching.